Alright, so let's get into these TikTok videos about clones, and I will stop and commentate where I need to stop and commentate.
Okay, wait, but literally, what if we shifted, but we're here as our clones and we think we haven't shifted, but in reality, we actually have shifted, but we just don't know because we are our clone.
Okay, so I don't know what the Psychobabble she was talking about. We think we're here as our clone and we're our clone. None of that is real. You don't have alternative you in another universe because none of that is real. These aren't Christians talking. These are witches talking. These are witch practices that these kids are picked up on. Again, they just sound crazy. So your clone, if you have a clone, did your clone decide that it wanted to shift realities with you? So while you're playing at Hogwarts, what makes you think your clone like wanted to come take over your body and do your homework or do whatever, clean your room? Does that make sense? That there's a clone waiting at any given moment to come take over your body? Or does it make sense that you leave a part of your subconscious in your body while you sleep? So while you sleep or you're so-called shifting, a part of your subconscious is left in your. Does that make any sense? Like people hear stupid stuff, but they don't think. They don't think about it. They just don't research it, think about it. They just take it as true. Let's continue to the next video.
Hi, welcome back to Shifting Talks with Jake. Let's talk about clones. I've been asked a lot if your clone will feel like left out or sad that you're leaving it. No, your clone has like a temporary consciousness while your consciousness goes into another body, and so it won't feel like sad or left out about you leaving it. It won't feel anything.
So she said your clone has a temporary conscious, but they never state where does this temporary conscious come from. It's not coming from another you. You can't just intrude on another you. It doesn't exist, but you can't just intrude on another you and shift their conscious to your body because you want to go play Hogwarts and Harry Potter inside of a lucid dream that lasts like maybe 8 seconds.
Additionally, your clone is basically a copy of you, as it is called a clone. It will act the same way and do the same things that you would. If you're doing the sleeping method, it will most likely be sleeping the entire time you're shifting. But if somebody wakes up your body in this reality, you will stay in your desired reality, and your clone will wake up. Therefore, your clone is in full control of the body in this reality, and you are in full control of your body in that reality. And you cannot interact with your body in this reality until you return, which you can return using your safe word, and if you're worried that you'll forget your safe word, script that you won't forget it. I hope this was helpful. Ask more questions in the comments and I'll answer.
Alright, so nothing she says is true. Your clone is a copy of you. Well, how did this copy of you come to be? This is not biblical. This is not the truth. This is a bunch of made up stuff from Satanists that they're posting on TikTok and YouTube. A bunch of witchcraft they're doing. And they're suffering from it. You can clearly see these so-called symptoms are not symptoms. Those are signs of demonic oppression that turns into demonic possession, depending on who the person is. But no, a clone is when you script yourself to do your own homework or something. But you're not scripting yourself to do your homework because yourself is sleeping. You're inviting a demon into your body to literally take control and go around and do things. Now, it hasn't been confirmed. I haven't seen anybody who's confirmed that they have met their clone or they have recorded their clone. I've never seen that. I seen one person who fake recorded her clone, but clones aren't real. If you script something involving something taking over your body, it's not you, people. It's not going to be you, and that's clear. That's clear. That's clear by all the TikToks I watched. It's not them. But let's continue.
Alright, since we just kind of talked about our clone, I'm gonna finish up by answering these two questions, which are, what is a clone, and how to script about it. We already talked about if our clone was gonna be asleep, but what if our clone is gonna be awake? First, if you don't know what a clone is, basically try to follow along. Your clone is you in this reality. So obviously your consciousness is gonna be in a different reality, but the you that's in this reality is called your clone. For example,
So what part of that made sense? Obviously your consciousness is going to be in another reality, but the you that's here is going to be your clone. Well, where does the consciousness for the clone come from? And they're going to say some crazy crap like that consciousness comes from another universe of you. But that other universe of you maybe didn't want to come to your universe and do your homework. They're going to say some crazy stuff. It's all demonic. It's all unclean spirits. And they're not admitting it. But they're not admitting reality shifting is fake. They don't shift realities for 2, 3, 4 hours or 4 days. They're not admitting that they're getting sick from doing scripting, because when they script things, put it on their pillow, meditate, affirmations, it makes them sick. 'Cause whatever stupid crap you put in your script, some of that stupid crap end up happening, and you end up making yourself sick, making yourself possessed. Your clone, your so-called clone, which is just an unclean spirit, could cause a lot of harm. A lot of harm. Because you wanted to be stupid and go do witchcraft. You didn't bother to look up, hey, is this dangerous? Where does this come from? And there's a bunch of atheists, and there's a bunch of witches, teenage witches on TikTok, bunch of atheist kids, teenage witch kids. It's rhetorical. It's very rhetorical. That's what it is. But soon they're going to realize, well, they already realized they're very sick. And the witches, teenage witches, going to realize they made a bad choice. And they just continue to suffer. They're going to suffer some more until they come out of the occult. Until they realize they're in an occult. But again, reality shifting is fake. You don't shift realities. You can't create your own reality. You aren't God. The devil is putting dreams in your head, illusions. Vivid dreams is what you're having coming from the devil. This is why a lot of people have sleep paralysis, because they're messing with demons, and those demons appear to them when they wake up, and there's heavy pressure on your chest. You see a black shadow sitting at the head of your bed. Then you do all the scripting about your mind and about this and that and the third, and that's why they suffer major depression, anxiety. They suffer hallucinations, visions, hallucinations of smell. They smell things that aren't there, and they feel things that aren't there. These aren't signs of symptoms. These are signs of demons attacking you. Point blank, period. There's no such thing as clones. When you script anything about a clone, that consciousness is not coming from another reality. It's coming from a demon invading your body, and some of them do realize that, and some of them don't say anything about it. They just don't. They're very scared. So I don't know if these demons freak them out in their dreams or when they're awake. I don't know if these demons threaten them not to say nothing, but something is going on, and it's not reality shifting, because there are no more universes. It's just this universe. Heaven 1, Heaven 2, Heaven 3. Alright, read the Bible. Now, as for the witches, witches get stitches. Now, the witches gonna get tormented by the demons. Then when the witches die, they're going to experience a second death in the lake of fire. So, alright. Witches are very, very, very evil people. They realize they're under possession, oppression by demons. They work with demons. They summon demons. They are very hateful. Alright? Very wicked. Alrighty. Let's get up out of here. This has been Awkward Occurrence, Awkward Entertainment, and I will see you in the next video.
I just wanted to get up and share this with you and see if anybody else has been dealing with these kind of nightmares that I've had lately. Last night I got barely any sleep because I was dealing with the type of nightmares where you're sleep paralysis basically, and demons involved, and sexual assault, and where I'm awake but I'm not awake and I can't move and I just see this black mass above me. And it's only happened twice, but it's happened twice in like the last month. And I am somebody that is prone to nightmares, but mostly rooted in like PTSD. Yeah, this is a new one, and I was really shaken last night and scared, and I kept waking up inside my dream and thinking that I was in my room, and it wasn't my room, and help, I don't know what to do.